Welcome to Arts and Culture OC on Real Orange. I'm Rick Stein. I'm willing to bet that when you think about the Orange County Performing Arts Center, what comes to mind is seeing the best of Broadway in the large, stunning Segerstrom Hall, or attending classical concerts in the new, acoustically divine Renee and Henry Segerstrom Concert Hall. But did you know the center is also home to one of Orange County's loveliest small performance spaces, the Samueli Theater? Here to talk with me about that and also why the arts matter more than ever is Orange County Performing Arts Center President Terry Dwyer. Thanks for joining me tonight, Terry.
Glad to be here, Rick.
I enjoyed a recent performance in the Samueli Theater of the Blue Note 70th Anniversary Tour, and I was just struck by what a lovely performance space that is. What do you think makes it so special, and how did it come about?
Well, you know, we're just so lucky. You've mentioned some of our other venues, but really, Henry and Susan Samueli had the amazing vision to provide us a generous gift that made the Samueli Theater possible, and it's really become one of our most favored and most treasured performance spaces we have on the whole arts campus. I think what it is that people go into that space and they realize great possibilities. It can be an intimate space for a cabaret singer. It can be a lovely animated space for children's theater performance. It really just transforms itself depending on the performer that inhabits the hall.
And we have a few shots of upcoming performances that illustrate that.
Great.
This is Emilio and the Enchanted Cow, which I guess is part of your family series coming up.
Good guess, Rick.
And this is Matt Dusk. Tell me a little bit about him.
Well, he's a wonderful, a wonderfully romantic jazz singer, and he's actually going to be with us over the Valentine's Day weekend, I think February 13th to 15th.
Oh, that's exciting.
Sure not to miss it.
Stefan Harris is coming, and he's a noted jazz performer, correct?
That's right.
And, of course, this is Sheryl Crow, who's not coming up, but she was the performer who launched the Samueli Theater a few years ago.
Yeah, it was a pretty glorious way to open the space.
Absolutely.
And we'd be happy to welcome her back one of these days.
These are tough times, of course, for everyone, and arts organizations are
Sure.
among them. Your organization, my organization, across the board. And yet what we bring to the table, I think, can really help inspire people in these times. And you've been a passionate producer of theater, a real arts enthusiast and booster for your entire career. And I thought maybe you'd like to share some thoughts on this and how the center has a role to play.
Well, we hope we have a role to play. We certainly share some of the challenges with the entire Orange County community of the challenging economy these days. But I think it's also a time of opportunity. It's a time when we can rediscover some things that have always been near and dear to us, and perhaps we forgot about them or they've drifted away. And I think some of those things that we can rediscover is the thrill of live performance, the opportunity to get together with a group of other people for an entertaining experience or something that's inspiring or challenging, something that brings some new resources and some new ideas into one's life. I think the arts are really important, and we hope that the center is playing an especially important role these days in improving the quality of life in Orange County.
Well, I'm certain that it is. Now, you must be very actively planning your upcoming season, and is there any one thing in particular that we should be greatly anticipating?
Well, we have a lot of productions in all of our different spaces, and we are working on some similar productions that we've had in the past in the Samueli Theater, which we're talking about here. We hope to bring back some independent bands. We're going to have an entire array of season of jazz and cabaret artists and some chamber music. What we really hope to do is have such eclectic programming that you'll see everybody that lives in Orange County in the halls of the Samueli at one time or another, and that's our goal.
That's terrific. And any particular Broadway production that you're looking forward to next season?
Well, I'm looking forward to all of the Broadway productions, Rick.
It's like a father saying which child he likes best. I understand it.
Keep your eye open for Avenue Q. That'll get people talking.
I'm sure it will. It's a great show. Well, Terry, it's been great having you tonight, and that's a wrap on tonight's Arts and Culture OC, so we ask you to join us again next week, when I'll be speaking with the acclaimed Newport Beach singer and songwriter, Carrie Getz, and her upcoming gig celebrating the 10th anniversary of The Living Tradition, Orange County's beloved folk and acoustic music series. And don't forget that you can discover everything you want to know about arts and culture events happening here in the OC on sparkoc.com.